Boys, girls, and everyone else, we are back with another Diablo Immortal video. And in this one, it is update push live day, because it's not really update day. The update came on Wednesday, and we're just now getting all the events. So let's jump straight into it and see what is new and what is old and what is good. So first thing I want to call out, I logged in ever so quickly, and we did get a new frame, which I thought was actually kind of sick. So this is the Cycles Resurgence frame to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of Diablo Immortal. Has like the 3 little burn claw marks with like the gold vines or thorns around with the horns of Diablo himself, it looks like. Looks really, really cool. I'm actually a big fan of that. As you can see, I popped it on almost immediately, and it was totally free just for logging on. So if you click on this little update thing to the far right corner of the screen, it shows us all of the new things. So we have the Trial of True Evils, which we're going to jump into. I have not done it yet. Let me move myself out of the way. So that is that. So we can see that we have 4 big bad to try to beat, and then we also have challenge tasks, and then the Butcher Familiar Transmogrification skin, which is transmog, which is for a mini butcher for your familiar, which is actually super sick. And then we have the set item reforge, which we're gonna cover. We covered that a little bit in the update video when we talked about the update that was coming, but now that it's here, let's jump into it. So if we go to our events tab and we look at the threefold rebirth. So this is sort of like the event page for the anniversary. You can see just for being existing, you get the frame, which is awesome. For 20 points, you get the 1-star legendary gems, and you can see so on and so forth. So you get to select your set gear, you get to select your legendary gear, all good things. Now, what is this? Familiar contract. Okay. So you can see that, oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I was just trying to move it. Oh, there you go. I can use my scroll wheel. So you can see the farther you have to get up to 575 to get the Butchie cosmetic or transmog for the familiar, which I think everyone's going to want because honestly, it looks super cool from the images that we saw already. The very last one is at 800, which is 2 legendary crest, which is not a lot, but it's fine. Legendary gem trial, so we can navigate over here and to go to the market, and apparently we can test out a legendary 5-star gem. These types of events don't really do anything for me personally because, you know, it's not going to change my mind on what I want to do with my legendary gems. I don't know if there's really value in this to anyone. I'm gonna be honest, but let's just look. So anniversary gem trial. So it's calling the Colossus engine new, which is not the case. So you can see you can try out the Golden Ferment, the Roiling Consequence, the Stormbolt, and then the Wolfhort gems. So I think it doesn't even say event countdown is 17 days, 16 hours. Select 1 gem from the left to experience its max rank effects for 1 hour. You can switch between different buffs during the trial. So you have 1 hour to basically try these gems at max rank, which again, like, you're never going to get that as a free-to-play or even low spender in the game. So why even tempt yourself to look at it? And it's only an hour, so it's not like you can do much of anything with it. But anyway, if that maybe if I'm off, if I'm not based on this, let me know in the comment section. But I have no reason to try that out. What else is going on? So if you go to the Trial of the True Evils, we're going to jump into that in just a second. But this is where you can actually take on the different bosses. So the first one is Skarn. It looks like Butcher's in there, even there too. Ball, and then Diablo himself. So it looks like we only have access to Skarn today. And then on the 3rd, we get Butcher to try to beat. So 3rd is the Butcher, 6th is Ball, and on the 9th is Diablo himself. So pretty cool. We're going to jump into it in this video to see what it looks like, but I just want to cover everything else as well. You can see the challenge tasks. So you can see that they open up once every few days. So 6-1, 6-4, 6-7, 6-10, 6-13, 6-16. And that's going to be, that's how you get the currency to basically upgrade the event rewards, which is pretty cool. Last but not least, I want to talk about the set item reforge. This is a really cool idea. So basically, a successful reforge grants a set item with multiple magic attributes and an increased chance of having 3 basic attributes. So basically, it's your best way of getting a just top of the line set gear. So reforge is remaining 2. Reforge is added tomorrow 1. So you get 2 up front, and then you get another one seemingly every day, which is fine. I don't know, like if I just throw in Oh, it has to be all the same. I think I did read that in the patch notes. So it has to be the same exact, all three have to be the same exact item. So not just like a ring, but the same exact ring. So there's that. I think this is good. I think it's a test. I talked about this a little bit already. I do think it's a test, and hopefully it's something that we can just get permanently, because it is something that you could like sort of grind to and try to perfect your set gear. All right, so that's, I think, everything that came. Oh no, and then we do have the new cosmetics that came, a cosmetic that came. So it's over here, and it's a reskin. I'm gonna cover that in probably a separate video, maybe even just a short. We've had this already existed, and they just recolored it. So, but we'll talk about that at a different time. But if you didn't have it or you want it in this new mode, you can do that. So anyway, that's basically it. Let's jump into, let me make sure I get my raid build on. Raid on. Raid Shadow Legends. Nope. Raid build. Excuse me. And then we're gonna jump into. I just saw. Oh, and then we do have the Winds of Fortune event going on, which is fantastic. Which again is just a 1-day buff to get double everything, which is gonna be super, super good for me to catch up on life. And then we have the Phantom Gallery, which is a very heavy pay to win event. Not gonna be touching it with a 10-foot pole, but if you are, good for you. Those of you that do spend, the sought after item is usually the Builder's Beacon, which allows you to create a portal to the Elder Rift. Additionally allows the player to enable or disable the Guardian Hunter affix, which guarantees an immediate encounter with the Rift Guardian if at least 2 crests of any type are added before entering the Rift. So basically you just go straight to the boss and you can run rifts faster. So for whales, this is very ideal because you can basically fly through your Elder Rifts and get all your, all your gems and just not have to waste your time with the crests themselves and the whole Elder Rift. So there's that event. And then Hungry Moon is also here. But we're gonna go over here to the Trial of True Evil and see how it looks. I guess we'll find a party, see if we can get a party real quick. If not, we'll just jump in. Again, I don't anticipate this being very difficult. Combat rating requirement is 45,490. What am I? I think I'm obviously well above that, but 48.2. So it's pretty noticeably less than where we're at currently. All right, challenge, enter. Let's see how this goes. So this is my first time doing it. Haven't touched it. I'm assuming, again, this is gonna be very easy. I'm very curious if it's going to be, at least you have the damage meters. That makes it a little bit more fun. I am curious if it'll be different at all. Skarn was the first big bad that never mind. He does have, what, 5 levels? 5 health things? But we blew him up very, very quickly. Wow. Mystery legendary item. All right, we take this. Hell yeah. Now, again, when it comes to the mystery legendary items, I don't know if it always drops one. If it's just the first for the day, I guess I could jump out and see if that's the case or not. But yeah, that was incredibly easy. Let me leave the group. I wonder how hard it is by yourself. So let's go to our events, challenge tasks. We got a bunch of them for beating him under 3 minutes. we did that. And then we got some nice progress. All right, so I want to see how hard it is by yourself. Okay, so the first clear reward. Oh, it's not even for the day. It's just first clear period. All right, so you get 1 of these. Now, of course, like I've said several times, I would highly recommend you just saving all of these until the druid comes out, because you're going to kick yourself if you don't save them. So I'm gonna jump in by myself and just see how hard it is. I highly doubt it's gonna be much less or more of a challenge than that was, but we'll try it out. He does have a ton of health though. At least in terms of bars. What's up, Skarn? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna swiggity on that booty right here real quick. Arguably even easier. I did phase him. I saw a bit of a phase happen, but he's already dead, so. I'm just under 4K res at the moment with my current build. Got some extra 2-star gems in than I normally do, but so not a hard event, but it is kind of a tip of the hat of some of the old bosses that we fought in the past. I didn't really anticipate anything being that much different, but that's basically it for what came new today. Again, this is not a massive update. This is obviously just another event that's going to help us get some grind going on, and I'm okay with that. I do very much look forward to Butchie, though. The Butchie cosmetic, transmog, whatever, is going to be so much fun, and I hope you guys are also interested in that, because I can't wait to see a bunch of little Butchies running around what's this place? and West March, Jesus. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I just want to make a quick video talking about all the changes that came in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If I left anything out, let me know in the comment section. I'll pin it at the top for everyone else to see. Hope to see you guys in a video very soon. See you later. Bye.